Hey guys, it's Rich,
And X.
and we are
Two guys talking games.
episode 9.
Wavy. Oh yeah, man.
Man, I look forward to that beginning now, man.
Yeah,
It's just,
it
gets me going.
It just comes out of you, Ah.
Yeah, it's like a strong cup of coffee, man.
It smacks you awake.
It does. Good kick in the head.
Yeah.
So, what's up with the now that the 360 for you is coming to an end? Well, not coming to an end, but
Yeah, with
get ready to go to the
Xbox One, they're coming out later on.
Yeah.
Towards the end of this week.
What are you playing?
I don't know, man. I'm of course I'm still on GTA. I can't get off that gadget. I don't know, man, because it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Transitioning from one system to the other because you can't carry over
Right.
the games. You can't carry over. So even though you still have all your stuff on the 360, you just won't be able to play everything on the Xbox One. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Switching back and forth.
It sucks. It sucks. It's like an end of an era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whenever something's an end of an era, you get that feeling of like, oh man, you know.
It was a good run.
It was a really good run. I'm thinking back on all the years that we were so swamped with games.
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah, like 08,
man.
09, 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
Like basically every year.
It's like, how are we supposed to play this, and that?
Yeah. It was freaking awesome, man. You know, we had some very great years. It was just awesome.
Yeah.
It was really awesome. Glad I was a part of that.
No, I gotta agree with you, man. There was some really good games. A lot of my greatest memories still come from the Halo series, man. Online, even with Halo 3, my doubles matches I used to do, man, and Halo Reach, which out of the whole series, maybe the angriest. I don't know why. I just had my worst experience. Not that it didn't stop me from playing, but it just that and just. But I have been running through. I ran through every arcade game I have except for 2.
Oh wow, that huge list, huh?
Done.
Wow.
Rush and Attack. I'm probably at least halfway done, and after I finish that, all I have is Bastion.
Wow.
That's it. And I finished the DLC for BioShock, which I'll talk about in a little bit. I read some reviews, and I was thinking it was going to be not good at all, and I loved it, man. So I'm not sure what everyone's got an opinion, though, so I can't.
Yeah. Well,
can't pick on people.
You got to think about it. That's one of the main reasons why we're doing this, because you can't just go on what these big companies, because again, it goes on that money in the pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they didn't give out money for a favorable review, or these people were just being assholes, they're like, you know what, screw them, So they give them a crappy review, and then when you actually pick it up, and you're like, damn, it's a really good game. What the hell are they talking about?
Yeah.
Shit like that,
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. So I ran through a bunch of stuff, and I just have a few games to go through, but I have been listening in my car. I've been listening to the Skyrim soundtrack.
Yeah.
And man, and for me, it brought back a lot of good memories because you listen to the soundtrack. It's 4 CDs.
Damn, what the hell are they doing with 4
CDs, man. But when you listen to it, you hear a song and you're like, oh man, I remember this was playing when I was in the so and so cave, and that great memories, man, of that game. Oh.
4 CDs, holy shit!
I saw Adrian on Skyrim this morning.
Yeah, he really can't game too much because he's got his girl there, and usually he's not able to. So whenever he can and nobody else is on, he'll jump on a solo campaign type of game. So.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, he's a little locked up. They won't let his ass out. No. Just saying.
A little locked up, huh?
Just saying.
No, I hear you. Yeah, that's. Well, I didn't write up any kind of review for that BioShock DLC, but I will say, if you have a chance to play it, play it. It's about a 3 or 4 hour DLC. It's great. I thought it was great. My biggest qualm in the whole DLC game was the fact that Elizabeth, the girl that's playing with you, She just gets in my way once in a while.
Oh.
That's and a small little gripe, man. She just gets. Sometimes I'm like, move, move out of my way. But
like,
other than that,
you were like, what you doing here? Ain't you
yeah,
supposed to be in the
why are
kitchen
you
making
here?
some pies or something?
It's like making pie or something. I can't get past this point because you're standing in the way. So that was like my only gripe. Other than that, man, I loved it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love the BioShock world. You're back in Rapture.
Oh wow!
It
So you're
ended
actually
with
under
a
in Rapture, huh?
yeah, back in Rapture. You get a chance to see Rapture in the beginning of the DLC when it was at its peak. Everyone's there. The art style is just amazing. I love it, and it's just great. It's BioShock, man. I can't get enough of that style. It's just
yeah. Well, I'm
it's a
gonna have
great
to pick that
game.
up. I'm gonna have to pick that up.
Yeah,
I gotta put some things aside. I gotta wrap some things up, and
yeah,
it kind of sucks. One of the main things I'm dreading about switching to another system is
yeah.
it's just I'm a huge Minecraft fan.
Yes.
And Minecraft, it's going to be a whole different edition for the Xbox One. It's going to be the Xbox One edition, which is completely different from the Minecraft that's coming over to Sony's PlayStation 4.
Oh,
Yes. Sony's finally going to be getting Minecraft,
yeah.
but they're going to be getting it. They're going to be getting like the edition that's out now.
Okay.
And Xbox One is going to be getting the Xbox One edition, which is going to be this like freaking 10 times bigger area.
Oh
You know what
wow.
I mean? And so,
Oh wow.
I mean, I'm a little intimidated by that, but then again, it's like, man, I'm gonna miss a lot of my places that I made. So
Well, that's what I was just thinking about. Is all the time you spent building and stuff like that. It's
yeah,
a shame you can't bring your
yeah,
game
I
save
know.
over.
It's something that sucks, but it's
Yeah.
I guess we'll see what comes
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Um, I will say this. I didn't pick up a PS4 last week.
Right. Now, neither do I. But let me tell everybody out
Yeah.
there who's listening and did pick up a PlayStation 4, congratulations.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy your system. I hope it comes out, working great off the bat. And I really hope they bust out some good games and make me want to purchase this system. Hopefully in the near
Yeah.
future.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll come out with more games so I could go out and purchase it, because for one game I wasn't gonna just purchase it. You know what I mean? So
No, I hear you, man.
I'm gonna wait, but man, it's great that so many people went out there and purchased it, and I really hope they have a good time with it.
I do too, man. I saw our buddy there, James Moody. He posted on Friday. He had some games lined up. He had his PS4. He had a couple, bottles of alcohol. He's like,
Adult
this is what I'm
beverages.
doing today. And you know what? I got to say, I'm at work and I'm looking at this on my phone and I was a little jealous, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'd much rather be home right now gaming. But,
Yeah.
so I asked him if he could, when he gets a good, first impression of the system and stuff and how he likes it. He did say this, and this is probably going to be on the same on Xbox One.
Yeah.
He did say downloading a 30 gig game like Killzone
Yeah.
took minutes.
Wow. Awesome.
Minutes, like quick.
Awesome.
And here I'm thinking 30 gigs is going to take a couple hours.
Yeah, well, it would on the current gen.
That's pretty impressive, man. I'm psyched.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I will say this. I want to say this before the 22nd.
Yeah.
This is the bomb.
Okay.
I'm not getting Xbox One.
No? Oh,
no.
Wow.
Now, let's just be clear.
Wow.
At launch.
Oh,
at launch.
Okay.
And I really struggle with this for a while. I struggle with not getting a PS4 as well.
Mm-hmm.
I struggle with both. I was actually getting both at launch.
Okay.
I saved the money, put it aside. I had both pre-ordered since May or June.
Yeah.
I decided not to get the PS4, and then I'm like, okay, the Xbox One. And I have different reasons than probably most people. First and foremost, I don't feel I could swing the 500 right now.
Okay.
Because of, whatever reasons. I don't feel I can justify the 500. for me personally. The other issues, I was thinking about the games, and for me, the most anticipated games coming out, there were 5 that I looked at, and they are Halo, Spartan Assault.
Mm-hmm.
They are Thief was another one.
Mm-hmm.
The Enemy Within, which is a horror game.
Yeah.
What was the one that was coming out? Titanfall.
Yeah.
And Dark Souls 2.
Yes. So you weren't trying to get Dead Rising 3?
No, yes, but for me personally, I didn't want to spend the money on the launch console. That was the only game that it was just like with the PS4, Killzone was the game I was looking forward to most.
Yeah.
Well, for the Xbox One, Dead Rising 3 was the game that I was looking forward to the most. Yeah. But the 5 games I just told you, and I didn't even know this about Titanfall, Thief. I didn't even know about these 2 games. They're all coming out for the 360.
Yeah.
So my point is, either these 5 games are either coming out for the PS4 and or the 360. So for me personally, it wasn't a smart purchasing decision. Now, I will say this. I do think once PAX East comes, I think that's when I'm going to end up jumping on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
For both. I really do, because I think we're going to go. I think they're going to hit us with demos everywhere of next-gen games. I think the hype is going to be crazy, and I'm going to be like, wow, now, for me, now's the time to jump on board. And that's really why, for me, I just felt it just wasn't a smart choice right now.
Well,
it wasn't an easy choice, though. I'm telling you right now.
I mean, to each their own. If you didn't find it to be the main thing for you right now, hey, that's understandable. I mean, I just gotta tell you, for me, reason why, I got various reasons. Number one, I do multiplayer all the time, so you already know, Battlefield 4. Me and Adrian are going to be on that, so that's one reason. The other reason, of course, I'm a huge Dead Rising fan, zombie fan. Gotta get that game. Playing that on day one. Rise looked like an awesome game. I'm interested to play that. And then just what is it? March. Titanfall is going to be coming out. Now, mind you, yes, it's going to be coming out for the 360, but it's going to be completely different. You can't compare apples to oranges. I mean, look at Battlefield 4. Look at the size of the multiplayer for the Xbox 360, and look at the size of the multiplayer on the Xbox One. Now, I'm a much bigger multiplayer a gamer, so a game like that is definitely up my alley. So, I mean, those are reasons why I am picking up, and that, of course, I'm looking forward to also Minecraft, the Xbox One edition, and on top of all that, I need to hear that first bloop bloop bloop. Day one achievement.
The achievement, that's right. That's right.
So that's me personally. On why I'm picking up that system. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I just hope they come out with more games that you'd be interested, so you could pick it up.
And I know they will. And the games that I talked about, they're obviously going to be dummy down versions. They're not going to look the same as they would on the new systems. That's a big plus too, because I really am a huge graphics guy.
Right. Well, you got to think about it too. I mean, to each their own. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. If you just you can't come out with that right now, then hey. It is
the good thing is I'm glad you are getting one, because at least you're getting one of the next gen consoles at launch, because it'll be kind of cool that, like, I could still talk, at least for the next 4 or 5 months, about anything going up to 360 if it hopefully continues to work.
Right.
And you can talk about the next gen stuff,
Right.
So at least there's that. And let me just say this: last night, ended up getting UFC on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Dude, it looked horrific. It wouldn't buffer correctly. Oh, it wouldn't buffer correctly. So I was so fed up. I had, Mike was over, Mike and Derek. They ended up calling Microsoft for me, and they did all the talking and stuff like that, and they refunded me, so I couldn't complain.
Yeah.
You know, they refunded me the money, but they had no reason why it was doing what it was doing. You know, it was frustrating. Not saying that's a big deal,
Right.
but that's one of the reasons why I think the new system is going to be much quicker with everything. So that's one thing I want to hear from you. Especially, I'm thinking episode 10's next week.
Yeah, definitely.
That's going to be a perfect time, man. You're going to be able to give
here's the thing
first impressions.
episode 10.
Yeah.
Episode 10 is going to be huge for the simple reason that not only is the Xbox One coming out on that day, but I have various other games that are coming out on that day as well. I'm talking about Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past Part 2, the game there for the
other
3DS. Super Mario 3D Land for the Wii U. That's another one that's coming out on the 22nd itself. So I'm going to be a little busy with, playing all these other games as well. So I'm going to be, here's another fall, swamped once again. You know what I mean?
Now, do these games come out Tuesday or Friday? Because I know a lot of Nintendo games are released
They're all coming out
Friday. On Friday. Oh.
So.
Yikes. Okay.
They're all coming out.
What I'm hoping is you get your Xbox One in the mail before we record.
Yeah, well, if not,
it might be for episode 11. Which is possible because I don't know what Amazon's going to do with that.
Yeah.
But whatever. That's that little blurb. We did. Did you want me to do the topic of the week?
Yeah, sure. If you want to do that now, or you wanted to talk about whatever else you wanted to talk
about. I've got really nothing else on the agenda that I could think about. I just wanted to get that out. Let's see. Yeah, we put up basically this episode's about games that suck.
Yeah, the crappiest of the crappiest.
The crappiest of the crappiest.
Yes.
You know what would be kind of cool is like, because I'm thinking a lot of these games are going to be the same. If we can go 1-1,
okay, all right,
like that'd be kind of cool because I got a feeling this is going to be a really funny, crappy, similar list.
All right, well, see, here's the thing.
What? Go ahead.
I have some current gen, but I also have past gen stuff that I know you're not going to have doubles.
Oh, okay.
Like I have 3, of course, for the NES, which, oh my god. Oh. Okay, so you want to start with the 1-on-1, or do you want me to go with those first?
Yeah, go with those 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Number 1 on the list.
Yeah.
Adventure Island. Biggest piece of shit ever. Like, I'm talking about this fucking game is a goddamn little caveman throwing fucking axes and shit, jumping. It was a wannabe rip-off of Mario. But it was just done stupidly. I hated it. I hated this game. Oh my god. Like literally, if I had the game, now thank God I never purchased the game. That game was only rented that once. I would literally throw it on the floor and beat it with a goddamn baseball bat. That's how much of a piece of crap that goddamn game is. Oh, I hate that damn game.
Right. Oh, why don't you tell me how you really feel about the game? Right. Don't beat around the bush. Just tell me.
So, game number 2.
Yeah.
All right. This game, man, I was 10. Yeah, I was 10, 11 around the time the goddamn game came out. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Nintendo. See, silly me thinking that they both came out at the same time.
Yeah.
It was 1989, all right? And the arcade version was awesome. It looked awesome. It had all these graphics, and it was completely different. So I go to the store, and I'm like, oh, man, look, they got the game for the Nintendo. Like, oh, shit, let me go pick it up. Pick it up, go home, play it, and I'm like, you son of a bitch. I got pranked. Dude, that thing was horrible. Horrible. Oh my god, it was top down when you're out in the world. In the world map, it's top down.
Oh, and top down, okay.
And you're in the little stages, it's side scrolling. Oh. It was bad. It was just bad. It was freaking horrendous. I hated that goddamn game. It was one of those games that I had that I didn't play because I hated it so much.
It was so bad, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Now, you don't still have it.
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
Any games?
Maybe if you went back now,
No,
you might.
no.
Okay.
Hell no. I'll freaking throw that damn thing out the damn window. I hate that damn thing. Now, my number one most dreaded game, and I've spoken about it before, so I'm not going to speak that much about it, is from back then, is that goddamn Ghostbusters. I hated it.
Oh, the Ghostbusters.
I hated that fucking game. Goddamn freaking Ghostbusters and stupid stairs. And no, I hate that damn game.
Huh? And you still have that game,
I still have that piece of shit, yeah. That was another brink.
I really do think if you broke these games out, you might have a different perspective. Look.
No. I will, dude, I will go freaking nuts and destroy my system. Be like, never again! No,
don't do that. Just stay away from it. No. Just stay away from it. Oh, man. Wow.
You know what I might?
Those are 3 bombs.
You know what I might do, though?
What's that?
I might torture my kids with it. Like, oh, you guys want to play this new Nintendo? Okay, but you got to play the old one. So here, you got to play this game.
And you got to finish the game.
They're probably going to be pissed off at me like, no, Daddy, no.
Dad, this is bad. No, honey. This is one of the best games I've ever played when I was a young kid. Start lying to them.
I might do that.
Oh, man. Don't do that to the kids. That's just not fair, man. That's neglect. That's torture. Oh, man.
Yep.
Well, I got one from the Atari 2600.
Okay.
And it's E.T.
Isn't that shit in the landfill?
Yes, this game was so bad they put all the unpurchased copies in a huge landfill.
Hey,
like thousands of copies.
Hey, you know what's next to that game in landfill?
In a landfill,
but it's a current gen game.
Oh.
One guess. Come on.
Gotta be Brink.
Nope. No, it's worse.
Not Yaris.
No, it's not Yaris.
What is it?
Too Human.
Oh, that's on my list.
That's on my list too.
Too Human.
Too Human. Oh boy.
Too Human. No.
No Human. No Human.
No Too Human.
All right. So
remember we played the demo of that?
Man, I don't know what the hell possessed me, but Adrian was over here. Come on, man. Let's pick it up. It's got co-op and this and that. It's $5. I'm like, okay,
$5.
Let's go pick it up. So we went and we picked up freaking Too Human. I can't get rid of it now. I have it downstairs. We played it once on co-op, and that was it. After that,
now was it decent co-op for $5 or
no? It's not even worth a food stamp. That's how bad that shit is. Piece of crap game. Stupid.
Didn't they stop making or something? Stop selling it or something, right?
They lost the license for it.
The license for it, yeah.
Every unsold copy had to be removed and destroyed. So
all 3 copies were taken out of the store.
Yes, all 3 copies were out of the store, and on the only 2 copies from the 2 morons that have that game, me and Chaotic, are the only 2 in existence because we're the dumbasses that have that fucking piece of crap game.
That might be worth something someday.
Yeah, a piece of crap wrapped in tinfoil.
Nice piece of gum.
Yeah, nice piece of gum. That's what that is.
Whew, Too Human. That was on my list. Well, I don't have to say that one then because that was something that was on both our lists. Yep. Well, Yaris had to be on both our lists.
Yes, of course. Yaris, a freaking arcade game by Toyota. Here, test drive the new Yaris. Here's a game.
Yep. Free achievements.
I felt dirty after playing that game and getting those damn achievements. I did, man. It was like, oh, damn, I hate playing this crap. But damn it, I want the achievements.
I kept making sure no one was looking in the window because I was so embarrassed. If anyone sees me play Yaris, well, we already said Brink is horrific. Well, I will say this, and this is giving a shout out to your buddy Amber on Facebook. She reminded me of the Burger King games.
Oh my God, I forgot about those. Freaking Burger King games. I remember that.
Burger King games, and she also reminded me of. Which I just want to say before I say the title, I wanted so bad for this game to be good. It was the same guys that made Borderlands.
Which one?
Duke Nukem.
Oh, that ended up being crappy.
Yeah, she reminded me of that with the Burger King games, and those are just
King games.
Some of the crappiest of the crap right there, man.
Yep.
Those were bad.
Oh man.
Let me just say this achievement game. we passed it around. I got it for you know I'm going to say Avatar,
yes.
right?
Fucking Avatar.
Remember, like you stand in a corner and you press B.
Yeah, and that's all you did.
And you got like 200 point
achievements. There goes the
1,000 points in like 5 minutes. And I'm like, pass it to you. And
it was so bad.
Yeah.
That after when I was done with it, I put it in my wife's 360, and I got her 3,000 point achievements.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You know what? They made the game like that. It's not on us that they made the game like that.
It was just bad.
Yeah, that was really bad, man. So what? You got another one on your list?
Yes. Actually, see, I kind of feel bad about saying this one because I hated the game, and I know you loved it. Like, you were such a huge fan of this game. And that game is Fusion Frenzy 2.
I was mad because you let me borrow that. You kept saying, didn't you say, "Oh, you gotta play this game, you gotta play this game"? And the announcer, was that the one where the announcer was kept?
Stupid ass announcer. And let's go!
Oh, didn't I bring that back? I'm like, dude, are you serious when you told me that this was a good game? Because you're just laughing at me.
Yeah,
that was
Fusion Frenzy 2.
Didn't you? I think you kept trying to sell me on the achievements.
Yeah.
No, you got to keep playing it because this will unlock and this.
Well, yeah.
You're like, man,
you're like, man, fuck that shit. No,
I'm not playing it. Oh, that was bad. Oh my gosh. Well, I was gonna mention the Saw game.
Yes.
It was like a survival horror. I played a little bit of that, and I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I just, there's games that are bad because there's a lot of blood, but then there's games that are just bad.
Just like.
And couldn't do that. So Saw, and I think they came out with Saw 2, but of course I didn't even.
Well, now this was a demo that I know I played. I had no Chaotic played. Of a game, and that we said, "Oh hell no, never picking this piece of crap up." America's Army. You remember America's Army?
Yes, America's Army. Oh my gosh, yes.
Piece of shit.
I remember that.
Oh my god.
That's another one you said, you got to play this demo. Check it out.
Yeah.
And I checked out. I'm like, no way.
I didn't want to be the only one falling for it.
I remember the sniper gun didn't work for me. I kept trying to shoot it, and it just didn't shoot. America's Army.
America's Army.
Horrible.
Yes.
All right, how about this one? This one's gonna bring back memories. Two Worlds.
Holy crap! 2 Worlds. That game was broken off the bat, and then the patches made it worse.
Saying that was gonna be another Elder Scrolls and this and that, and I tried so hard to like that game. I really did. I tried to give it
because that game was supposed to be like Elder Scrolls but multiplayer with multiple people. So that would have been huge
open world.
Yeah, that would have been a huge thing for it, but it was crap. It was broken.
No, they didn't spend enough time in development. I think they released it about 2 years too early.
Yeah, it was bad.
And that's that. What are you gonna do? Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, good idea, but it was just wow, poor delivery.
Yeah, it's bad.
It was really bad. That was a piece of crap, dude. That was a piece of crapper. That's what that was.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You got any more?
For me, I have to say all yearly sports games on all systems.
I have to agree with you. I'm not a fan of any sports games. I don't like them at all.
See, the thing is, it's yearly stuff, man. I can understand if you come out with like a football game, a baseball game, or any type of other sports game, like maybe 2 to every 3 years. You know what I mean? Let there be some damn advancements or something. Any things to the rosters, put it as DLC. Put it a 2012 roster change DLC, and it'll add the different people coming in, the players, and this and that, for like $10, and have people just buy the DLC, and you'll have it for another year. There's no need to freaking go out and buy the same stupid freaking game. Okay.
Full retail game.
Full retail game at $60. That is so unfair. Because there's not really that many technological advances that you could do in that 1 year. It's going to look the same. It's going to play the same. It's like, come on.
No, I agree. I agree. Way too often that they come out with,
Yes.
and I know they get good reviews. I know FIFA and Madden, and that's not the point. The point is they come out too often,
Yes.
and I think they do well if they came out every other year. Kind of like the Call of Duty series,
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Now this well, you go ahead. You go
Mhm.
ahead for your
Okay, this one I don't know if it's on your list. It was. I struggled with this one, but overall the series, I mean, not necessarily one game specifically. Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor. Wow.
They tried
Yeah.
so, especially the campaigns.
Yeah.
The campaigns are
They were like
so
on rails.
broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just, I mean, they tried the glitches and just now the online for Medal of Honor. I don't know I can't remember the actual name. Medal of Honor, and it wasn't Warfighter. It was one before that you guys ended up picking up to get access to some demo.
The hell
Splinter
I
Cell
did. I
demo.
didn't pick that up.
I
It was a
remember.
demo on that game that was out. That's what
Don't
we
you
played.
remember right before?
Yeah, I've never played. I've never purchased. Oh, you shit! Yes, I did.
Yeah, what was the name of it though? It was you guys got a real discount. You and Adrian.
Yeah. Because it was cheap.
Um,
Oh,
I
it was.
forget the name of it. And I didn't mind that multiplayer. I thought it was pretty good, but pretty good. I mean, the campaign was just horrendous.
Yeah.
So that's why it made the list.
Yeah.
But all right. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, this one's a PlayStation 2 game.
Okay.
Legend of Legaia 2. Legend of Legaia 1 was awesome. I love that game. Great RPG. Part 2, not a fan of. It was just more of Part 1. Storyline was and I could have really done without Part 2. I really enjoyed
Yeah.
Legend of Legaia 1 for the original PlayStation, and that was awesome. Legend of Legaia 2, no. It didn't rank up. It did not rank up.
No,
No.
huh?
That to me was a crappy game. It was just more of one, but different graphics because it was PlayStation 2. I was like, nah, come on,
Didn't work.
no, it didn't work. It didn't work for me.
It actually sounds like a bad game just from the title.
Well, no, because Legend of Legaia 1 was awesome. It
Yeah,
really,
huh?
really was. It really was.
Man. All right. Well, I'm gonna throw out the Assassin's Creed series.
Of course.
I'm sorry, but I mean, I thought
That's again.
one was decent.
That's again another yearly freaking game.
Enough
That is
already.
another yearly game.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Too much. They're trying to cash in. I know the game sells a bazillion copies every year, but you know what? Know when to take a break.
Yeah.
So just because they don't know when to quit, they're money hungry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's in my games that suck category.
Yes,
Too bad.
Yes, me too. Now, this one is another PlayStation 2 game.
Okay.
They could have really done without it. Not a fan at all. I couldn't finish it. I couldn't play it. I couldn't bring myself to play it. It was that bad for me. I did not like it. Did not enjoy it at all. And that game is Final Fantasy X2. Now, Final Fantasy X, this is Final Fantasy X-2.
Okay.
Final Fantasy X, awesome game. Awesome game. One of my favorite Final Fantasies. Really great game. Final Fantasy X-2, no. That was a piece of crap. I wasn't going to sit there and play as those three girls changing the freaking costumes. And no. I was not interested in the storyline. It was just crap. It was just crap. For me, it was crap. The first one was awesome. The second one was crap. Yes. Yep. Not a fan.
All right, jeez. Stay away from that game.
No, that was a piece of crap.
Well, I got Ninja Gaiden 3.
Why?
It just
but that was the game. That was the game to purchase the PS3 for.
Oh man! Remember that article that advertisement?
That was bad. That was bad on Sony's part. That was really bad.
It was reason number whatever to purchase a PS3 console, Ninja Gaiden. Now the first game was on the original Xbox.
Yes.
That was I never finished it because it was so hard, but it was good, and that was like the original Dark Souls where the boss fights were impossible. But it was good for what it was. It was good, but 2 wasn't as good, and 3 was just crap sandwich.
It was crap and a crack cracker.
It was a crap sandwich. That's that. So
yeah, for me, I would have to say all shooters on the PSP. Not the Vita, but the PSP. I
PSP.
hate using the fucking buttons to look up, down, left, and right. That
Yeah,
to me, oh my god, that I hate doing that. I really do. It made no sense to do that. It really didn't.
yeah.
That's why I jumped on that Vita because of the dual analog
The second
sticks.
stick.
Yes,
Yeah, the dual analog
yes, and now
sticks.
shooters are on it are freaking awesome. You know what I mean? But
Oh
all
wow.
shooters on the PSP, I hated them, and I owned quite a few, and I freaking hated them.
Yeah, I did play. Was it SOCOM
SOCOM, yeah,
on the PSP? And
yeah,
I remember it was really hard to get used to aiming on an enemy and shooting at it.
yeah,
So I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah,
Yep, that was bad.
yeah.
How about another achievement game here? How about King Kong?
That was on my list too.
That's a new
Yeah.
one. Quick
Holy
thousand.
crap! That
Just play the
just play
game
the
from
game.
beginning to end, and you get all the
Quick
achievements.
thousand. That's it. Yeah. Oh my God, King Kong.
I mean, it was. I guess it
Jeez.
wasn't that bad, but bad enough to make the
It was.
list.
It was. But I have another one of one of those that we
Hmm.
did.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Really?
Turtles.
Oh yes. I really didn't think the game was that bad. Well, it was. Yeah.
It was. It was.
It was like King
It
Kong.
was. It was. It was a quick thousand. Get your achievements, and then just get rid of the game and say you never played it. So
Unless someone looks through your history, then they could. But
yeah.
you're right. Just don't admit
So
to it.
basically, that falls under my all movie games.
Oh yes, all movie
All
games. You're
movie
right.
games.
You're right. All movie games turn out crap.
Yes, every single one.
I mean, I can't even think of one that was.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I can't.
All movie games.
That's.
Yeah,
Was
all
that?
movie games, man. They
Yeah.
were just crap. They were horrendous.
How about this one? Black Site Area 51.
I never played that one. I never did.
Good.
I know you did.
Oh man, that was. I think I rented that from like Blockbuster Video or something like that. But I played the campaign, which is horrendous. I played some multiplayer, and it was just bad from beginning to end. So it was worth a rental, I guess, just to get some achievements. But that's it. Yeah, that's it.
I would have to say, okay, not the whole series. The first game on this one was awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The sequels were like, I could do without them. I would have to say Army of Two.
Oh, yes.
Army of Two sequels.
Yeah.
Because Army of Two, the first one was awesome. It was funny. It was a really great shooter, really innovative with the two people having to do things. Me and Chaotic couldn't get off that damn game. It was really awesome. But then came out part 2, 40th Day, and then the last one there, the Devil's Cartel or whatever.
Cartel, yeah.
The way where the storyline went with it, man, I know.
I played the demo, and I guess the demo was like 45 minutes. I didn't think it was that bad, but I didn't play the whole game, so.
Yeah, I mean the games were all right, but it was it didn't beat the first one, so it had to make my list of crappy games.
Hey,
because see, here's the thing, I am measuring these games, and I'm going to say this about the next game, my last game that I have on my list.
Okay.
I measure them as how many times did I play these sequels compared to the first one.
Oh.
So if it didn't match up, those games were crappy. Because something must have happened for me to not play those games the same way I played the first one. So that's what happened with Army of Two, because me and Chaotic played that thing freaking over and over and over, like we really hit it hard. And now, for my last game, it's the sequels. I would have to say BioShock sequels.
Yes.
Because BioShock 1, how many times did I play BioShock 1?
Oh, gosh,
you know what
dude.
I mean? And then
Amazing
BioShock
game.
2, no.
Yep, I was disappointed.
Big time disappointed. That definitely hit the crappy list. And then BioShock Infinite, I played once, and I didn't even get all the achievements, and I was like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I haven't gone back either.
It did not beat BioShock 1. And how many times did I play BioShock 1? You know what I mean?
You're right.
That's the difference. That's why it made the crappy list for me.
BioShock sequels. No, you're right. I have to agree with that, because I did like BioShock Infinite, not as much as the first BioShock, because remember we talked about how I liked the the real dark. You're desperate. You're by yourself in this world, this dark world. And then Infinite was the opposite. It was beautiful. The sun is shining, and people are shooting at you. It just I absolutely love Ken Levine's art style. He is a genius. BioShock Infinite, like the whole idea, this floating city's amazing. But you're right. BioShock 2, especially for me, I was disappointed and Ken Levine didn't do that.
Yeah, sure.
And the multiplayer, we were on it for a minute,
Yeah.
But
that was it.
And that brings me to a couple sequels. My sequels that suck list. Two Worlds 2.
Well, if 2 Worlds 2. 2 Worlds, the first one sucked ass. Of course the sequel was going to suck ass,
Of course the sequel's going to be bad. It's like, what were they thinking coming out with a sequel? Who bought the game enough to make a sequel?
Right. Who purchased that game enough to buy it?
Oh, my gosh. Condemned 2.
That was a piece of crapper.
And let me just tell you, I played I don't have Condemned anymore, the game, but I played the demo just to remind myself how good and creepy it was. And, of course, it was. I mean, the graphics are a little outdated because it came out in 2005. Right. But I played the demo, and I'm like, man, I love the game, man. And it actually reminded me of the BioShock DLC that I just played, because there were a lot of visuals in the game, in the DLC, that had mannequins. And there's something creepy about
fucking mannequins.
Just going in an area and there's just mannequins looking at you. And are these going to come alive, or just?
Is there one hiding that's going to jump out at me?
Yeah, and attack me. But Condemned 2, Manhunt 2. I think it came out for just the Wii, I believe.
Oh God.
I could be wrong. It could have came out for the PS2. I don't know if it did or not, to be honest. It wasn't the same, and I'm top 10 games of all time. Manhunt's in there. I still play it. Manhunt 2, huge. And just like what you just said, if you use that scale of, did you play the sequel as much as the original?
Right.
No, not even close.
Right.
I didn't even finish the game.
Right.
So anyway, and then my last on the sequels that suck list, I have to say this because to me it tainted the trilogy, and that is Gears Judgment.
Yes.
I was disappointed.
Yes.
To me, it was a cash-in game.
Yes. That was a red-headed stepchild that should never have been.
That's exactly right. They should have left it alone, man. They should have spaced out, like I said in an earlier episode, they should have spaced out the trilogy a bit more and just not have done Gears Judgment. Right. But that's just, And I do have one game that I know is going to suck, but because the reviews are so bad, I'm talking like it's got like a 20-25 percentile ratio on Metacritic. And that is Ride to Hell Retribution. I've read reviews where they said the game was so bad that my coworkers, and these are gaming websites, my coworkers would come over and watch me play it, and we'd all laugh because it was so bad. And the curiosity factor got people. I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I'm really looking forward to that piece of crap, And that's about it for my list.
Man. Crappiest games ever.
And the next gen's going to have its share too.
Of course. I mean, it already started, in my opinion, with some crappy games out there. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what comes out. Cause,
yeah.
A lot of the times, man, these publishers, they just rush these games out to get it there for launch, and they end up being crappy.
Yeah, I was. I want to really keep an eye on Dead Rising 3 reviews because I know the system's coming out Friday. I'm just curious to see what it got. I'm hoping the game really comes out strong and reviewers like it. Obviously we'll see. I am going to take this time, like I said, I was probably going to jump on board with the next gen consoles probably around the PAX East time. Yeah. So I'm going to take this time to. I'm probably not going to get too many new games except for the ones I mentioned. I'm going to wrap up the stuff I have. I might get Splinter Cell Blacklist.
Oh, there you go.
Right, because that something I want to play. I didn't get a chance to play. And I think I might go back and I really have been wanting to go back and play Halo 1 through 4 again.
Yeah.
The campaign. Yeah. I've been jonesing for some Halo. And just, the story mode, just go back and just go through all 4. Yeah.
Well,
all
4, the way you should really play it then would be Reach.
Yeah.
Throwing in Reach,
that's right.
Then 1, then hitting 2, but in the middle of 2 hitting ODST. And then finish 2, and then hit 3, and then hit 4.
Now ODST, that would start up when don't I get, is it Mombosa or something like that, when I get to that area?
No, ODST would start when you are in Mombosa in Halo 2, and the Prophet is gonna do the slip space jump there in Mombosa. That is when ODST begins.
Okay, so there would be actually 6 campaigns to go through. Okay. Yeah, I've been really wanting to do that, and there's a part of me that actually wanted to go back and either do Skyrim or Oblivion, but I don't think that's realistic.
You could always do Fallout 3.
And that's exactly my other choice. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking, you know what? I got Fallout 3. I got all the DLC. But I am going to take this time to. I'm not going to try to invest in too many new games except for the ones I mentioned. Spartan Assault comes out next month.
Yeah. Well, I'll be on the Xbox One with that. I'm not going to be.
Yeah, I figured that. Yeah.
360 with that.
Now I wonder if I'm going to be able to see that. I mean, obviously we can't communicate the same way with multiplayer games. But I wonder if I'm going to be able to go on my 360 and see that you're on your Xbox One.
Well, I don't know. Probably because everything switches over. My gamer account and my gamer store.
Right. So, I mean, is it going to say offline, or is it going to say playing Xbox One? That's another curiosity thing, too. I want to see, because I know Hitachi there, Johnny, he's picking up an Xbox One as well. So that'll be interesting to see that. And I'm also interested to see if Dark Souls 2 is, in fact, going to be released on next gen.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it's not, I mean, you're still going to be on your PS. I mean, your 360, right?
Yeah, it's coming out March 11th. But I got a feeling that they're feeling out the fan base by putting that up on Facebook. Yeah. If you guys want to see it on the next gen, so I'm thinking they're going to put it out on the PS4 and the Xbox One.
Yeah, I mean that'd be awesome if they do it. I would then just pick it up for the Xbox One rather than the 360.
Right, you might as well just wait, yeah, or if it's the same day, I don't know, but
it wouldn't make any sense for me to do that.
No, it wouldn't. Also, let's see. Yeah, I'm really hoping. Well, we'll see if you get the Xbox by the time we record next week. It's possible that we won't. Did you want to talk about next week? Did you want to talk about next gen games that that are most anticipated? Maybe put that up on the page about what people are looking forward to, because I know there's a lot of games that we didn't mention to look forward to.
The Xbox One.
Yeah, well, for anything, yeah, just for any games coming out in the future. I don't know of any right now, but I know there's some I saw that I never heard of the titles before.
Well, they do have this huge list online of all the games that are going to be coming out for the systems. Of course, you could just go to Wiki and get the Wiki on that.
That's true.
But yeah, I'll definitely put something on the page of list of games of the games that are going to be coming out for the Xbox One.
Yeah, just to see what people maybe are looking forward to. I don't know maybe there's a game that I know there's a game coming out for the PS4. I think it's 1886 The Order.
Yes.
It's called, and it looks like a really cool game exclusive coming out. I believe that's coming out next year. That and a few others that I have to look at.
Yeah, I've been keeping my eye out for that 1886. So I've been, again, that's another one, but they need to come out with more. Give me some more. Come out with like 2 next year that I really want. You know what I mean? Coupled with Killzone, and who knows, I might end up picking it up next year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me something. Don't just spurt it out there one, and then the following year here's one more. It's like, no, man, come on, throw them out
No,
there.
it's just right. Yeah, yeah. It's not enough for you to bite. Well, next episode is our 10th episode,
10th.
which is kind of cool. I can't believe it's already going to be 10.
Yeah. Well,
it's like, man,
it's been 10 weeks. It's been 10 weeks, and it's been fun. It's been a fun ride. I want to thank everybody.
Time's flying, man.
Thank everybody for listening in, and I really hope everybody's been enjoying them, and keeping up with them, because they're each and every single one of them are really good.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. And I do want to say this for episode 10. I saved a special stash. I have 2 cans left.
Oh,
2 cans left
2 cans
of Halo 4 Game Fuel. I'm going to give you one this week at work.
Game Fuel.
And I'm thinking during episode 10,
we're cracking those bad boys open.
We can crack them open.
Woo!
And we can drink them while we're recording. And that'll be our goodbyes to the Game Fuel.
Game Fuel.
Those are the last 2. I got them downstairs. I'm gonna put them in the fridge this week, but I got them in the pantry with a note that says "Do not touch."
They better not be touched.
So yeah, so I'll bring one in this week, and we can crack those open on episode 10. And I also have a little Thanksgiving list to share with you next week as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And hopefully, if I don't have my system, by the time that we record, I'll then hopefully we'll have the games for the Wii U and for the 3DS that I'm looking to pick up. But hopefully I would have at least a few hours on them, so I could give a couple my impressions on them.
Absolutely, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, that's cool. And then if not, the Xbox One for episode 11, if you want to give like a first impressions.
Oh yeah.
That would be cool, because I know I'm curious, and I know a lot of people that might not be picking it up at first are going to be curious as well.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
So anyway, I want to thank all the Facebook people that are liking our page. The numbers are going up really high.
Thank you, everyone. What are we up to now?
Cool. Close to 4.
Woo! Look at that.
We're right at 4. I think we're at like 388, 390.
Awesome. That is awesome. Got to thank everybody.
I mean, we were like, oh yeah, dude, it went up like 100. It's been going up like 100 a week, which is excellent. So, and it just goes to show you the power of video games. There's a huge community out there.
Of course. And I just hope we're giving you what you want to hear. And again, we are always open to suggestions. Any comments, anything that you want to hear. You, the person who's listening to this right now, you. I don't know you, but whatever you want to listen to, leave us a message. Send us something in the inbox, or leave a comment, something. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about games that suck today. We want to hear why we suck. If you don't like us, tell us. If you like us, tell us. But yeah, if you can go on YouTube, leave comments, subscribe, and go on to Facebook and like stuff, leave comments. Speak your mind, man. We share that stuff, and we read that stuff as well.
Oh yeah.
So that's it for me, man.
That's it, guys. I just want to say thank you again. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. And keep listening to us, and hopefully we'll keep putting out that good stuff that you all want to hear. That's it, man.
That's it, man. Well, we are 2 Guys Talking Games, and we will see you guys next time.
Peace.